grade 8 learner, this is Teacher Nolly. Welcome to our video lesson in Computer Education 2, Quarter 3, Module 1. This video will help you get started with Adobe Photoshop. This video is anchored on the most essential learning competency, which is to demonstrate skills in editing graphics using Adobe Photoshop. At the end of this video, you should be able to 1. Identify the parts of Adobe Photoshop work environment. Number 2. Describe the correct procedures in using the Tools panel. Number 3. Describe the correct procedures in formatting a text and shapes. Number 4. Apply colors to text and shapes. Number 5. Create, view, and format layers. And number 6. Discuss the proper procedure on how to save files. Before we proceed, answer the following questions to test your existing knowledge. Write the capital letter of your chosen answer on a piece of paper. You have 10 seconds to answer each question. One. What part is located at the topmost portion of Photoshop's interface? A. Menu bar. B. Options bar. C. Tools panel. D. Document window. If your answer is A, then you are correct. 2. Which of the following tool can be used for panning? A. Pan tool. B. Move tool. C. Hand tool. D. Zoom tool. If your answer is C, then you are correct. 3. Which of the following tool can be used for adding text? A. Text tool. B. Edit tool. C. Type tool. D. Add text tool. If your answer is C, then you are correct. 4. Layers cannot be edited if they are blank. A. Visible. B. Unlocked. C. Not selected. D. All of these. If your answer is C, then you are correct. 5. Users of Adobe Photoshop save their file in PSD if blank. A. The recipient wants to edit the file. B. The recipient wants only a preview. C. The user wants to publish it online. D. All of these. If your answer is A, then you are correct. Adobe Photoshop is a widely known application that is around since 1987. Its main function is to edit and manipulate digital images. As time passed by, Photoshop became an important part of many diverse industries, including publishing, web design, advertising, engineering, and architecture. Thus, many consider Adobe Photoshop as Adobe's most successful program. Like any other software, Adobe Photoshop needed to evolve. In the picture, you can see the different versions of Photoshop with their corresponding logo. In each version, the interface is evolving. In this module, Adobe Photoshop
CC or Creative Cloud 2013 will be used as an example to demonstrate the basic features of Adobe Photoshop. This version is the first CC released by Adobe. If this version is not available, you can use the latest versions of Adobe Photoshop, though they might have slight to major differences in the interface and may require higher computer specifications. Contact your teacher about the instructions for installation. Let us first learn the basic interface of Adobe Photoshop. First, we have the menu bar, which is located at the very top of the interface. The menu bar shows the file, edit, image, and other menus that give you access to a variety of commands, adjustments, and panels. Underneath the menu bar, we have the options bar. The options bar displays options for the tool you are currently working with. Note that this bar changes depending on what tool you are currently using. On the left side of the interface, we have the Tools panel. The Tools panel contains the major tools for editing images and creating artwork. Similar tools are grouped. You can access related tools in a group by clicking and holding a tool in the panel. On the right side, we have the panels, which include color, layers, properties, and other panels that contain a variety of controls for working with images. You can find the full list of panels under the window menu. Finally, we have Document window, which is in the middle. The Document window displays the file you are currently working on. You will not see anything in this part if you didn't open a file or a photo. Now that you are already familiar with the interface, let's learn some basic skills to get started in using Photoshop. Creating a file in Adobe Photoshop. If you will be starting from scratch, then you need to create your file. To do this, follow this method. Step 1. Click File in the menu bar, then select New. After selecting New, a window will appear. In this window, you can name your project and set up your medium. In customizing your medium, you have to set your desired width, height, and resolution. The default unit is pixels, but you can also use inches depending on what you are familiar with. Opening a file in Adobe Photoshop. If you want to open and edit a Photoshop or PSD file, do the following steps. Step 1. Click File in the menu bar. Step 2. Select Open. And then Step 3. Select the file you want to edit. Zooming in and out. Zooming means increasing or decreasing the magnification of the file in the document window. You can zoom in and out using the Zoom tool in the Tools panel. You can also use the shortcut key Z. After opening the Zoom tool, your cursor should change into a magnifying glass icon. To zoom in, try clicking on the image. Observe that the image is zooming in after each click. How then can you zoom out? You can zoom out by selecting the zoom out icon in the options bar. You may also press and hold the Option key in Mac or Alt key in Windows to quickly switch between zoom in and zoom out tools. You may also zoom in and out by entering numerical values located at the left bottom part of the document window. In the options bar, you may also click the Fit screen to view the entire image. Panning. When you zoom in, you can only see the part of the image you've zoomed into. The rest of it extends off the screen. When that happens, you need a way to move around the image so you can inspect the different areas. This is known as panning. To pan an image in Photoshop, use the hand tool located in the Tools panel. You can also use the shortcut key H. To pan from one part of the image to another, first click the hand tool, then press and hold the left mouse button, then drag the image around inside the document window. You can move the image in any direction. Release your mouse button to let go. While an image is zoomed in, you can also use the scroll bars to move around the image. Adding and formatting a text. You can add text by selecting the Type tool in the Tools panel, or by pressing the shortcut key letter Z. To add text to an image, just click on the part of the image where you want the text to appear. After typing the text, you can format it using the options bar. For example, you can change its font style, font size, alignment, color, and many more. And as you can see, by right-clicking on the Type tool, you have the option to add text horizontally or vertically. Adding and formatting a shape. To create a shape, right-click on Shape tool, then select a shape to draw. You can use the Polygon tool to create other polygons, while Custom Shape tool allows you to define new shapes. In the options bar, choose a fill color and other options for your shape. Moving objects across a medium. You can drag objects such as text, shapes, and images across the medium using the Move tool, which is located in the topmost portion of the Tools panel. Resizing objects. You can easily resize objects, especially shapes and images, using the shortcut Ctrl-T in Windows or Command-T in Mac. To resize, click an image first using the Selection tool, then press the shortcut key. After that, you can now resize the image. Creating and organizing layers. Layers contain the images, text, or objects that make up a layered file. They let you move, edit, and work with content on one layer without affecting content on other layers. Layers are arranged in a stack in the Layers panel, which is usually located in the bottom right of the work area. If the Layers panel is not visible, choose Window in the menu bar and then select Layers. In the Layers panel, click the eye icon to the left of a layer to hide its content. Click again in the same spot to reveal the content. This is a useful way to remind yourself what's on a particular layer. A layer must be selected first to make changes to it. In the Layers panel, click once to the right of a layer name to select that layer. To add more layers to your selection, hold Ctrl in Windows or Command in Mac as you click the other layers. Saving a file in Adobe Photoshop. You can save your file through the File menu. You can also save it in different formats using the Save As button. Saving the file in .psd or other editable format allows you or others to further edit the file using Adobe Photoshop or other editing software. Meanwhile, if the person to whom you want to view the file doesn't have such software and just want to view the output, you need to save it in formats such as JPG. In this video, you have learned the parts of Adobe Photoshop work environment, the different procedures in using the Tools panel, the procedure in formatting text and shapes, how to apply colors to text and shapes, how to create, view, and format layers, and the procedure on how to save files. Let's test what you have learned. Choose the letter of the correct answer. Write the capital letter of your chosen letter on your paper. You have 10 seconds to answer each question.
One. Which part of Adobe Photoshop changes depending on what tool you are currently using? A. Menu bar, B. Tools panel, C. Options bar, D. Document window. If your answer is C, then you are correct. 2. Across options in Shape tool, fill means to blank. A. Change shape, B. Put content inside the shape, C. Change color of shape's body, D. Change color of shape's stroke. If your answer is C, then you are correct. 3. How can a layer be hidden in Adobe Photoshop? A. By clicking the eye icon, B. By clicking the key icon, C. By clicking the lock icon, B. By double-clicking a layer. If your answer is A, then you are correct. 4. Renly has too many layers. What can you suggest him to do? A. Group the layers, B. Delete the non-essentials, C. Delete the layers which are hidden, D. All of these are appropriate suggestions. If your answer is D, then you are correct. 5. Which menu enables you to save your work in Adobe Photoshop? A. File, B. Edit, C. Image, D. Window. If your answer is A, then you are correct. And that's it for our lesson for today. I hope you have learned a lot. See you on our next video. Keep safe.